Welcome to the AI Copyright Controversy, Power, Content, and Control, a deep dive into the complex world of media rights, digital creators, and the legal battles that ensue. Asian News International, or ANI, stands as one of India's premier news agencies, supplying content to various platforms. However, its recent actions have sparked debates about copyright enforcement and digital freedom. The rise of digital content creation. Creators often incorporate news clips to provide context, commentary, or critique. Using short news clips helps us explain complex topics to our audience. It's about adding value, not copying content. ANI's copyright enforcement strategy. In early 2025, several content creators reported receiving copyright strikes from ANI for using brief segments of their footage. I used a 10-second clip from ANI, and suddenly, my channel was at risk. They demanded a hefty licensing fee to retract the strike. Republic World narrator. Reports emerged of ANI requesting licensing fees ranging from 15 rupees to 50 lakh rupees to lift these strikes. The Mohak Mangal case. After receiving a copyright strike, Mangal alleged that ANI demanded 40 lakh rupees for a licensing deal. Mohak Mangal, I felt it was an attempt to silence independent voices. The demand was exorbitant for a few seconds of footage. ANI subsequently filed a defamation suit against Mangal, leading the Delhi High Court to direct him to remove portions of his video deemed defamatory. Legal and ethical implications. These incidents raised critical questions about fair use and the rights of content creators. Under Indian law, fair dealing allows limited use of copyrighted material for purposes like criticism or review. Lawyer. The challenge lies in balancing the rights of original content creators with the freedom of expression for commentators and educators. The debate continues on where to draw the line between infringement and fair use. Broader impact and government response. In response, the government made content from Doordarshan, Air, and PIB freely available to creators, aiming to support digital journalism. Official. We recognize the importance of supporting independent creators and ensuring they have access to reliable sources. ANI's legal actions beyond YouTube. ANI's legal pursuits extended beyond YouTube. They filed a lawsuit against Netflix for using their content in the series, IC 814, The Kandahar Hijack, without permission. Additionally, ANI sued OpenAI, alleging unauthorized use of its content to train AI models, raising concerns about data usage in artificial intelligence. Furthermore, ANI initiated a defamation case against the Wikimedia Foundation over edits made to its Wikipedia page, leading to debates about online censorship and freedom of information. The future of content creation and copyright. The ANI controversy underscores the evolving challenges at the intersection of content creation, copyright law, and digital rights. Advocate. We must foster an environment where creativity thrives without fear of undue censorship or legal intimidation. As ANI's actions swept across YouTube, creators large and small voiced concerns about what this meant for the future of online commentary. We rely on snippets to contextualize news. If that's under threat, so is our storytelling. A large number of creators began deleting videos, reworking scripts, and censoring their own commentary to avoid legal trouble. What ANI had sparked was more than copyright enforcement. It was a chilling effect. This self-censorship revealed a deeper fear. Was YouTube becoming unsafe for honest analysis, media ethics, platforms and power? To understand the core of this controversy, we must ask a fundamental question. Who controls the narrative in the digital age? A private agency controlling access to public interest footage raises serious concerns about accountability. Critics pointed to ANI's close alignment with government narratives and questioned if copyright enforcement was a tool of control. Meanwhile, YouTube faced backlash for enabling takedowns without adjudicating fair use claims. Advocate. When platforms act as enforcers instead of referees, creators lose. The opacity of these systems puts creators at the mercy of algorithms and powerful rights holders. Global context, legal reform and what's next. Globally, similar battles have played out, from music copyright takedowns to news syndicates enforcing AI scraping bans. In each case, the core conflict remains. How do we protect original work while fostering public commentary and innovation? Lawyer. India needs a digital copyright framework that defines transformative use, parody, and commentary. Narrator. In the wake of the ANI uproar, policy conversations have begun. But will they bring meaningful change? Narrator. Some YouTubers have proposed a creator collective to fight copyright strikes legally and advocate for better policy. Organizer. It's time creators had a seat at the table. Narrator. The AI controversy may be a chapter, but it's part of a much larger story of who shapes our digital discourse. From newsrooms to courtrooms, from algorithms to activism, the battle for digital free speech is just beginning.